Welcome back to Peterborough Magnet Fishing. It's Bank Holiday Monday. Thought I'd get out and do a bit of magnet fishing, but it's getting windy, cold, and it's started to rain. So today might just be a scouting session, looking at different bridges, going around, checking them out for future videos. My first spot I was going to be looking at is Stanground Marina. I'll just turn. It's private moorings, residence use only, so I'd have to try and get permission off somebody to gain access to do this. But you've got all the boat docks where people could have dropped stuff in. Well, that's one for the future. There is a bridge further down that's over the road, which I'll show you shortly. This is the second location. It's a little bridge with a little water inlet, but these are all back gardens with private residents. So I think, again, they moor boats up either side. It's not very deep here, but it's full of weeds and lily pads. Again, I might have to get permission. It's a well-to-do area, and I don't want the locals coming out moaning. So again, I'd have to get permission to do this. And the other side, again, it's all the backyard and the private mooring. But actually this would be a good spot, but again I'm going to try and get permission or ask someone if I can do it. I'll try another spot, I'll have a look at another spot, I'll bring you back. Well, rain's coming down heavier now, so I don't think magnet fishing is any good today. Second little bridge is in Stanground again. It's only a little stream. It's only about a foot deep, so I don't know if this is going to be any good. There might be some stuff dumped in here. There is another little bridge down there. There's a road sign dumped in that you can see. If I can zoom in, you might not be able to see it. There you go, there's a road sign dumped in there. But it does look like it's dry under there. So again, it's just a little overflow stream. I'll drive around the corner, see if I can get a better close-up look. I'll bring you back. This is the next little bridge down. It's a high wall, but again, it's only about a foot deep, and you can see the bottom. So again, I don't think this is going to be any good. You can see a lot of bottles and cans. We'll go over to the other side, see what that's like. Again, it's only a foot deep. You can see the bottom. Bottles, cans. Might be worth a little dip, but don't know. I'll bring it. Well, I think this is the fourth location now. It's a viewing platform, decking area up near Ikea, behind the Stanground fire station, just to give you guys a location in case you want to try it. Beautiful Fletton Lakes. There's not much access to it, but this viewing platform I thought would be a good idea. But there's a load of reeds, but if you can see, I'll try and zoom in. There is a load of rubbish, cans, bars. I think there's a radio down there, if you can see that on the screen. This might be a problem with the reeds. It might be a lot of snags in here, that's the only problem. It's limited to parking as well. There's definitely stuff in there you can see that's been chucked in. But is it worth risking getting the magnets stuck in here? I don't know, I might give it a go another day. The only problem with this one is parking. You can't really get to it. There is one parking space, but there's always a van parked here. Right, I'll zoom out. There is a walkway round the lake. Whether that will give us any extra areas where we can get to the water, I don't know. I'll drive on to the next spot and I'll bring you back shortly. The weather's getting a bit rough now, even to scout these bridges, but I'm going to crack on. I have fished here before. One of my older videos where a river bailiff got called out because I was accused of throwing a casting net out. The river bailiff that come out was pretty good, you'll see in the video if you watch it. He was pleased with what we were doing, magnet fishing, and he said yeah, carry on. I just got the report, so I had to come out. No problem with parking here. It can be a bit dangerous when it's wet because it's a grass bank down, but when it's dry it will be ideal. So this is one I will be coming back to. If any of you guys around Peterborough want to give it a go, it's the Kingsdale lay-by where the burger mobile cafes, all the truckers park in there. This is the other side of the bridge, the lay-by is the other side. But yeah, I'll definitely come back to this one. Right, I'm going to head into Whittlesea now. I'll bring it. Take too long to walk down here. It's a footbridge on a bend, so this just goes into a building estate. But yeah, this looks a little promising corner. Don't know how I'd get down to that concrete ledge. But we had a fish along that concrete ledge. I might have a quick walk down and see if it opens up down there. I'll bring you back. Location I keep thinking about coming to. It's the Dog and Doublet pub. You've got an old bridge span there that used to go across. You've got a pillar box there from the war. You can get down here to the water and then along to the sluice gates, Dog and Doublet sluice gates. They're there for when it's heavy tide and the water levels rise. They close them off to stop flooding, but that never seems to work. All these fields around here are prone to flooding, but this might be one to give a go. Right, there's one place, a couple of places further down. I'd bring you this bridge on Google Maps last night while I was planning my route for today. It used to be an old caravan storage place, I think, but it's a bit of the river that runs alongside the north bank. Might be worth coming down and having a quick dip over this bridge. You've got that side, and then this side there's a lot of weeds, but it might be worth having a look down here. The only reason I'm saying that is there's a little bit of a track road off the north bank, and there's stuff dumped in the hedges. There's a table and chair there and a load of bin bags, so if they're dumping them on the side of the bank, there's probably stuff been dumped in. Right, I'm going to try and park up the Millennium Bridge up near Flag Fen. It's literally, I'd say, about 500-800 metres away from Flag Fen, which is a Bronze Age site. So I've always wanted to have a look there, but I've never been able to park. So I'll bring it back shortly. Well, this is the Millennium Bridge. The way they've designed it and built it, this side has got sloping edges over to the water. Now there's no way that you can magnet fish on this side. The boats all moor up there. I was hoping to magnet fish this side where the boaters are, but as you can see, the sloping bank on the side of the bridge where it goes up, that is impossible to fish over. Might be able to go down to the end of the bridge onto the bank and fish from the bank, but this side's not too bad. It's only a low barrier, so this side can be fished. And yes, there's rubbish and all sorts on the bank, so this looks a promising place. Can fish directly over the bridge. Yeah, that's not too bad. And there's a viewing platform at the start of it. I'll just see if you can actually fish from that, but I don't think it's near enough to the water's edge. But as you can see, there's loads, well, you probably won't be able to see on the camera, but there's loads of stuff thrown over onto the grass. This isn't directly over the water now. I see a road sign in the water. No, this is the viewing platform, the start of the bridge, but it's too far away from the water's edge. Right, I'll bring you back shortly. On the same bridge, Millennium Bridge is there, and on the same bend, this is a busy road, so it's a bit dangerous, but I might pop back and give it a go. There's a lot of weeds. There are some steps down there to get onto a platform down the bottom. So there's some steps that side. I don't think there's any steps this side. Yep, there's some steps there. So I could get onto a platform just down there and give this a dip. We never know. That's a possible site. Right, I'll bring you back to my last spot for today for scouting. Like I said, every time I've been down here it's been flooded or there's been parties going on the dock. Parking round here is a bit of an issue. It's all residents and permits only, or double yellers. It's up near the Boathouse pub, at the top of the rowing lake. So if you know where that is, there's two spots. You've got a bridge. Yeah, this side of the bridge is private moorings, so you're not going to be allowed on this side unless you got permission. I did fish this once. I think it was even before I started magnet fishing. Pulled a horseshoe, some nuts and bolts, bits and bobs. You've got this side of the bridge. which will be okay to do. Just clean the camera again. Yeah, there's a place under the bridge, but there's people fishing there today, so I won't show you that. Well, I'll take a quick walk down to the docks, the fishing docks. There are more boats up here as well. It's the launch ramp for boats. What's my zoom on? I think I've zoomed in too far again. No, zoom out. Yeah, this is the launch ramp for your boats. This is the decking. I think I did see a fisherman. Yeah, there you go, there's a fisherman again. They do more boats up here in the summer, but this will be a cracking spot, I think. Rod rests, lures, fishing tools, pliers, the usual from fishing, and whatever people from boats have dropped in. But when it's a dry day and there's no boats moored, I'll be back. I'll bring you back. Bye for now, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next. Right, I don't know what was recording then, so I'll start that bit of the video again. People say keep your magnet fishing locations secret, otherwise they're going to get overfished. Why? If you're new to the hobby, there ain't many places around Peterborough that you can actually magnet fish. We haven't got the waterway system like the bigger cities, Birmingham and London. So yeah, if I can share locations, I will do. If anybody knows of any other locations, drop me a message, send us a picture of it. I can even go and scout it out, see what it's like, give my opinion, so other people can know about them. We can always meet up. I can have a magnet fish with you. You can use my magnets. See if you want to get into the hobby before you spend out. Yeah, why not? Let's keep this hobby going, grow the family, and enjoy magnet fishing. There's fairy meadows I want to hit in the summer. You've got some boat ramps. You've got an old boating lake. There's some bridges that go over the three lakes. You've got Milton Ferry. That's a very old bridge at the back where Thomas Cook used to be. I've not actually fished there, but that's another location that we could do. That's out Castaway. Free car park, and then you walk down to Milton Bridge. What else is there? There's Ramsey near the Tesco's. That's fished a lot, but the locals keep filling it up regularly, so that's never going to be a dead place. Always finding bikes, trolleys, God knows what in there. It's a bit of a drive out, but a well worth a visit. You've got the bridges that I tend to hit in Whittlesea, Coates and Eastry, down Glassmore Bank, Turntree Road, Beggars Bridge, Chapel's Bridge. It's a drive out there, but again, bridges in the middle of nowhere from these little villages, ideal locations. Chapel Bridge has been my best one, down the bottom of Turntree Road. I'm all for people magnet fishing sites I've recommended or shown you. I'll just show you Orton Mere and then I will call it a day. I'll bring you back. Yeah, again, it's fast flowing water. I don't know what was recording. I'll have to check my editing out. Just be careful of the sides. The fast flowing water will push your magnet onto the sides. I learnt that out, found that out myself. Had to use a hand winch come along and a hammer. I thought I was going to lose it, but I did manage to get it back. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going in. It's very deep. It's over 10 foot deep, fast flowing. Oh. It's popular for fishermen. The boat's all more along the edge, as you can possibly see in the background. There is the weir and the lock here. But yeah, this is very fast flowing water. Right, if you can think of any other locations, like I said, drop them in the comments, send me a message. I can add them. Trying to get a list of places that people can fish in Peterborough and surrounding areas. Right, that's enough waffling on. I've had enough. It's cold, it's wet, it hasn't stopped raining. Hopefully get out again later in the week, actually magnet fishing on one of these spots. So I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.